think the hardest part when we talk about thrift store finds is everywhere is different. So it was fun to talk about the Goodwill last time. We really learned a lot about, you know, going back to other thrift stores. But by sharing this time about our favorite thrift store is that it's probably not where you are. So your trick is going to be kind of look into your local thrift stores and see, hey, is there something cool going on that I'm missing out on, and find something really cool. So this particular thrift store is called Family Thrift Outlet.
I was hoping you weren't tell people, because if they are close to it, I don't want them to go there before me.
Anyway, so the thrift store that we love, it changes its price every day, and the price applies to any item in the store, and most of the items are clothes. There's some shoes and some bags, but mostly it's clothing. And so on Thursday it's the reset day and everything is $2. And then it goes down from there. So we shop on Tuesday, which is 50-cent day, and then Wednesday is 25-cent day, and then it restarts all over on Thursday. We don't go on Wednesday. But it restarts with the $2 on Thursday. So if you have a very specific thing you want, Thursday's your best selection.
Right. Like, it'd be smart for me to go to look for pants for my son, and I'm willing to spend $2 on it because there's still a pair of jeans for $2.
Yeah, so. $2. This is, how do we complain about $2 day? Well, because we know how good we can get on 50-cent day. So
I know. Like, what are you doing on Tuesday or on what day? Thursday? Let's go back and find jeans for my son.
So seriously, this is the problem we live with. So we want to share our finds for clothing, back to school shopping for our kids at our thrift store on 50-cent day.
Yay! The best part about back to school shopping right now is pants aren't required.
Pants optional.
Right, so it's okay my son doesn't have good jeans yet because he doesn't have to wear them. He can wear his PJs.
Right, it's all video classes, right? So you can sit at your computer and show your cute shirt. But you didn't have to, like, who cares if their pants are high waters right now?
I know. Like, and I don't know, like, are your schools that are doing it online, are they still requiring that you wear the dress code polo shirts and stuff?
Maybe you save some money this year, no dress code shirts.
Right, because those can be expensive. So,
because the pants, we already said you don't have to buy those. Until schools open up.
So, we love finding fun, quirky shirts that help with personality, and our children love the fun, quirky things that we come home with. So,
ooh, I have to edit to add, on this shopping trip, usually Tiffany and I, we love to go together, and sometimes we'll get a daughter or two to come with us, and they'll look, but they get, no one can last as long as Tiffany. And sometimes it's really hard to not look at every single item in the store. I'm okay not looking at every single item in the store.
I have to go down every aisle, and even if I'm just, which I do often, but I have to go down every aisle because people put things back in different places.
Yeah, it's definitely, so the tricky part about this store is it is mixed up. We've got to put some time into it. So if you don't have that kind of time, I get it. But for 50 cents, I mean, we put up with it. We'll do it.
It's like 3 hours, right? Easy,
yeah,
3 hours. 3 hours.
Nope. So this time for our shopping trip, my teenage son wanted to come with me. And I was like, okay. And then his little brother was like, me too. I was like, hey. So they were our bored children. But it was fun because we found some different teenage boy stuff that maybe I wouldn't have seen. So it was fun to get some of that extra shopping input from the teenager. The first thing, one of the funnest things to find at the thrift store are the funny shirts.
Yes. People buy the weirdest things and they don't wear them for very long and then they donate them and then I get to buy them for 50 cents and be like, here you go, wear that because it makes me smile. Right? Makes me happy. And right now when things make you happy, we should do it.
So we're going to show off our funny t-shirts for you. So this was from the older teenage boy. So it's a volleyball shirt and it says, mine, mine, mine. So they're calling the ball. I love it. We love volleyball. So I thought it was
Finding Nemo.
Awesome. Right, from Finding Nemo. And it's, look how big this is. Like, it's still nice and long on me. And so my 6'2" tall teenage boy, this will fit him. It's probably a little wide. So you're going to watch some of the quality of your shirts as they've been already worn and washed. So maybe you don't end up buying as many as you thought, but it's definitely fun to find the cute shirts.
Right. My oldest daughter is a cat lover. Like, I tease her she's going to be the crazy cat lady someday, which I pray she's not. But, so this was my fun, this is a Joe Boxer shirt even, and it's a little like nighty shirt or whatever, but I could totally see her wearing it in public. We'll covered my face, sorry. I could totally see her wearing it in public because it's just meow. She's got all sorts of weird cat shirts. So this just goes with her cat shirt collection for 50 cents. I didn't mind supporting that weird love. She can have cat shirts all she wants.
Yes. Okay, so as we talk about teenagers, teenage boys are so fun and obnoxious and sarcastic. So here's a fun sarcastic one for you. It's really hard to read, so I'm going to read it for you. So I prefer not to think before speaking. I like being just as surprised as everyone else by what comes out of my mouth. I feel like every teenager should have that shirt.
It was a genius whoever brought that.
Yes.
That was really funny. Alright, so this one is for my middle daughter because she's really figured out who she is, and one of the things that she really enjoys doing is photography. So I'm not sure if you can like see it too, but you could tell that this is still pretty well in form. And it, you know, she's a little girl, tiny. Anyways, so it's got the camera on it and it says, "And that's when I snapped." And I have to admit that my family has a little bit of dark humor in us. Just a little. You better beware, you're standing right next to me in my dark humor. So anyway, so I just thought that this was perfect. It's got a little bit of like dark humor in it, but you know, she snapped a picture because she like looks through the lens and snap. So it's a great innuendo shirt that she totally got it and loved it.
Yes, so fun. And so the last thing for funny shirts was something super cute and like pretty obvious what it is, a cute blue M&M shirt. And I mean, who doesn't love M&Ms? They are my favorite candy. And I have a daughter whose first initial is an M and her favorite color is blue, and she loved this shirt. So she's like, yay! So it's so fun. You just don't know what you're gonna find in their fun t-shirt section. So I love hunting down their t-shirts.
Alright, so this last one is for my husband because my man is Mr. Right. There you go, nice, bright, it's a good material, it's not all stretched out, it will fit. It's my husband, Mr. Right. Sorry, ladies.
Alright. So the last things we want to show off is sometimes it's nice to find some really quality, nice looking clothes. And one of the things that we find at this thrift store is really quality brand things too. So as we show these last few items, we may be brand dropping names because, hey, that's what we find at the thrift store.
Right? I love when we walk down and you pull things out and you're like, oh my goodness, that's this. Or like one day we found a whole section of like LuLaRoe.
But it's really fun what you can find because people do clear out their nice stuff. I forgot to show off my cute, so these were Old Navy pants for my youngest and just super cute, like nice quality,
clean,
nice and clean, and so nice white, super cute pants. So again, a brand that people are looking for. You're already shopping at Old Navy and I can get those pants for 50 cents.
Right. So so the girls are all getting into plaid shirts. I don't know what it is, if like Texas is finally rubbing off on us and yeehaw, we want cowboy plaid. I don't know. So this was the one that I brought home that my girls literally like almost fought over. Until my husband was like, knock it off, it's going in the trash. So I was like, I love it. And it has its form still, and it's so cute, and it's so bright, and it has the cute buttons on the pockets and everything. All the buttons were there, all the everything was there. Score, I actually bought 4 plaid button downs. This is the one I love the most, so this is the one I thought I'd share.
Right, and speaking of plaid button downs, as I have girls who are probably started the plaid love. So this was one of the plaids that like we couldn't pass up because of the name brand. So this is a Maurice's shirt. If you haven't been to Maurice's, check that place out. So they've got some awesome clothing, great quality, super comfortable. So I totally,
soft and comfy.
I was like, oh, it's so awesome. So I just had to show it because I loved it. And I can't say it's my daughter's favorite shirt, but maybe it'll last the longest because I think it's awesome.
I don't think we've ever gone without seeing a high-end name brand on there. Okay, so my last one has more than one with it, because you always do that, or you did that with the last few videos.
Alright, because sometimes more than one is better.
I know, because it's like a whole cool outfit.
It is a cool outfit. Check it out. We totally coordinated as we were like looking through clothes at the end.
I know, like I love the undershirt. It is an Old Navy shirt, so they do the layers, so it's totally meant to do this, right? The overshirt isn't, but it feels like it's one of those wicking shirts that like shouldn't make them sweat and things like that, which is good for teenage boys who run and smell. So true story.
Oh, teenage boys.
Anyway, so I just love that like I found something that layered that, you know, he's gonna look really nice sitting in his classroom when nobody knows he's not wearing pants.
With his sweatpants.
With his sweatpants, his basketball shorts underneath. That's what he's wearing.
Alright, so my last find to show off for the kids, my oldest really wanted a new church shirt, and so with a little help from the adults, and re-skimming through it because I kind of know how to look for some of these men's tags as we have men who have to wear dress shirts.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, so this is a Bloomingdale's shirt. It even has like the cuff link on the arms, and it's a slim, which looks really nice on my skinny teenager, but also shows that he has a nice form to him too. He's not just a stick. Again, amazing quality material here.
Like no ring around.
No, it's really awesome. I mean, 50, I just don't even know what to say. 50 cents! So.
Right, somebody Google Bloomingdale's and tell me what one, because my husband has a couple of these.
With the cufflinks.
With the cufflinks, and just adding that to a shirt, you can add an extra $50 onto your shirt sometimes, just by getting that extra material on there, which is dumb. Right. So I'm sure Bloomingdale's jacks at that price. So 50 cents!
Right, it's so hard to like complain. 50-cent day. Alright.
Alright, and then to totally top it off and let you guys know like how much we really do love it and how awesome it is, there you go. We're going to Vanna White each other. These are our dollar outfits. This shirt is from the thrift store. My cute capris are from the thrift store. You probably can't see my awesome zipper.
Right? You're so cute.
Right? The blocking, how it fits nicely. Okay, the best part about Sharla's shirt, check it out. It's like pretty lace all through it, so it adds that pop of something. I know, like we love it all the time. I've got a friend who like, oh, I love your outfit. I'm like, thanks $1.
So we usually always find something for ourselves, and it's almost not even on purpose, or it always is on purpose, but we love adding something fun to the wardrobe and barely spending some money on it. So it's hard to complain when you can look great and not spend a lot of money.
You can redo your entire wardrobe every season and not break your bank.
I mean, realistically, some of these clothes boys tend to be harder on, so maybe I'm gonna go to the local store down the street and buy a few pairs of jeans. But if I don't have to buy all the t-shirts and dress shirts and all of those things, then I'm still saving myself a ton of money if all I need is a few pairs of jeans for my boys to help them as they're growing. And so you're gonna find some really great things, and they're gonna be like, sometimes it just didn't work out. Overall, we love thrift store shopping. We love thrift store shopping together and being buddies to team it up and work the aisles together so we don't have to touch every single thing in the store, but we always end up with super cute things afterwards. We'll have plenty more coming from the thrift store because one, it's super fun and super cheap for our budget, and everyone should take time in their local thrift store and see what you can find. Right?
Maybe you go thrift store shopping and take a picture of what you bought and tell us how great your find was.
Right? Because sometimes it sounds stupid, but I promise you, it is useful.
Right? Check it out.